Hey everybody, it's Steve with Sky194 and appreciate you taking the time out of your day to stop in and visit, check out my video.
Going double file.
And we're here in low fuel motorsports in the sprint race here back at Suzuka. And I am in the BMW M4. Let's see how we do here. Not a lot of BMWs in this field. Got McLaren up there on, I think he's on pole. BMW on the outside. As you can see, like I said, it's like a lot of BMWs. Got one behind me. Oop. We're gonna have a good start.
Green light. Go, go, go. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Start. Go through that back, that chicane too good. That was stupid.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
Take it. Mistakes. Whoa! Oh, there's a wreck behind me.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I don't know if anybody got hit or if the guy just lost it. I really don't know. Dang it.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
Dang it. It's 2 in a row. Come on. Steve, grief. Got nobody behind me pushing me, so that's good. Just concentrate on front. One another out of bounds.
Time to the car in front in sector 3. Well done, mate. This has been your personal best. Yellow flag.
Better lap by far. Not mess up this last section. chicane there.
Well done, mate. Your fastest step so far.
Oh, BMW went off. Oh, that was risky. Good job by the McLaren. He could have taken him out. He blocked him coming back on. Whoa. McLaren had to get on it early and get on the brakes early.
Car on the left. We are halfway through, not over yet. Clear on the left.
Got it. My bad, my mess up. I need them to fight. It. Just trying to take advantage, trying to get in there and mix it up, but down 2 to 3 seconds now, so I got a little over half the race over. Let's see if we can close that back up. Dang it! I had the grip. I lost more time. I think that's the only place that I'm really stronger than both of them. Especially the McLaren is turn 1. Everywhere else, I'm barely lucky to break even, so I'm going to have to just bide my time and hope they fight it out. Try to keep my pace, because if I push it harder, I'm probably going to end up just messing up. Try to go into turn 1 as hard as I can, because I think a little faster than they are through there, so that's the only place I can make up some time. And right here too, the hairpin. I think the hairpin and turn 1, just by a little bit. So that's why I need him to, for me to catch back up, I need him to start fighting it out.
There's a car exiting pit lane.
Right on my Delta. They're already running that fast. So come on, guys, mix it up. Come on. It. There we go.
Falling behind to the car in front in sector 2.
Dang it. McLaren got around them. They didn't fight.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Dang it, you better.
Final warning for
Dang
exceeding
it.
track limits.
I didn't think I was out.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
Messed that up. Didn't get down to first. I'll tell you. Guess I'm lucky I'm 5th place. Driving like garbage. Cut it down a little bit, but not near enough.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
Take that right. I'm lucky to get a drive through. Tires get too hot, left front.
Alright man, the leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
Come on, downshift. left front's just a little bit too much pressure. Oh my gosh.
Neither has finished the race.
Totally blew that turn, but I wouldn't have caught him anyway.
Alright mate, race is over. Good job, you did the best you could. Take it easy in the lap.
Too many mistakes. Yeah, too many mistakes. I mean, I think the car is better than that. Better than I am today. As, you know, I should have been running a little faster and more consistent. It was just me. Fourth. I thought I was fifth. I think the other guys must have already bowed out or something. Who knows? But anyway, I think I'll find out later in the after the race. But I think I finished fifth. Again, we'll head to the come back here and check the data and go over a few things and see if there's any improvements. And I'll be right back. And I'm back. And of course, basically been working on it for a while. And actually did another race. I actually did another race in low fuel motorsports, but it wasn't as good. Basically, I finished 9th. I think it was same place I started. So it didn't really gain anywhere. It wasn't a real bad race, but my pace wasn't near as good. Tried a few different things on the car because I didn't have time to test it. I just kind of jumped into the next race and tried to test it that way, but it actually went the other direction, went the wrong way. So after I got done with that, basically been testing it, and you can see I've done like 28 laps. So basically I'm up against the wall right now, and this is good for this version of the setup. And there's more in it. There's definitely more in it. So let's make a quick lap here. Because in my Delta, I had some mid 2.0s with the 50 liters, and but I just couldn't put it together. So I was trying to get some more consistency and things like that. So I did some pretty big changes on the car, trying to find some more drivability without losing any performance. And I think it's really close. It's pretty conservative, but still has decent times. And of course, we will go over the setup and some things in particulars. Since all my setups are pretty much an open book, I mean, I share everything that I do, and if it works, if it don't work, things like that. Again, this corner you can really make or break your lap with that, and it also helps in the race. If you can really get through that corner, you can pull behind the guy. If he's got a guy right on you, you can get a gap. And in the second race that I didn't show, the other race, I had another BMW in front of me, and I was actually pretty good, but right through there in that hairpin, he would pull me pretty good, and it just killed me. So that's because I did some changes and it didn't work. So it actually hurt it coming off of that hairpin. So the speed is decent, same speed I was running during the race. And I actually tried 2 clicks down on the wing, and I gained 1 mile an hour. That was it on one straightaway and nothing on the other. So again, this straightaway here, I went up to 163, and you can see here it goes up to 162. It should. Yep, see 162. So I gained 1 mile an hour there, and actually on the back straightaway didn't gain anything. So I don't think it's worth it. So let's go over the setup. Here we go. We got 24.5 on the front tires and 25.5 on the rear tires. The toe on the front is negative 0.1. I tried all the way up to way up, so I tried a lot of different toe stuff, kind of like I did with the Porsche. I didn't see that big a difference, though. I did see some on the back, which we'll go over that, but I really didn't see that much. And the problem is the front tires wear so much on this BMW that unlike the Porsche, where it was wearing really even, and actually the back tires were wearing a little more, the BMW, the fronts are wearing faster than the rears by far, and that's not good. So basically, I kept trying to get that closer and closer, but to no avail. I mean, maybe I made a little difference, but it really isn't as good as I want it to be. But anyway, like I said, the toe is negative 0.1 with the camber at negative 3.5 and the caster at 9.5. And on the rear, the toe is 0.01 with the camber at negative 3. You can't run a negative toe on the BMW because this is actually only one click. It's the least that you can run is just 0. So actually, you can't do what I did in the Porsche. So again, that's how they can control it. Kunos, of course, they can limit what your range is, just like they do on the negative camber and things like that. So again, but if that's what is actually in the car, then I mean that's what it should be. But I tried this again. I tried a whole bunch of toe. I tried, and then I think it actually was better and a little bit more stable with a lot less toe. And also, I'm trying to let the rear tires really either I need to get them to wear more. So I need the tires to wear more, and basically I tried all kinds of different things trying that. Electronics, I got it at 2 and 3 and 1. Fuel, I have 50 liters. Of course, the number 1 brake pad. You see how many tire sets I went through. Lots of tire sets. So, unfortunately, that's just the way it is. Mechanical, got 4 on the anti-roll bar. 52 on the brake bias. Again, trying to throw a lot of brake bias to it to wear the rear tires to get it to wear more even. BMW, the steer ratio is all the way down on the BMW. Springs are 150,000 on the front with a 500 bump stop rate and a 15 bump stop range. And on the rear, the springs are 135,000 with a 400 bump stop rate and a 34 bump stop range. Tried all kinds of different spring packages, trying to get the balance of the car better and also increase or decrease the wear on whichever front or rear tires. So I've tried a lot of different things. Anti-roll bar is 4 on the rear and the preload is 60. And again, I tried a lot here too. So I settled for 60. I would not go any less than that because that's actually what I did in the second race. I went down to 50 and it does hurt. Coming off that hairpin, it just does not want to dig and go. If anything, you could go up maybe a little. I tried 80 and actually it wasn't really bad. But I still think 60 is the good compromise. Shocks on the front are 19, 10, 17, and 12. And on the rear, they're 14, 8, 17, and 10. And, of course, I try to get them close as I can using Motec with the shocks. So, Aero got 50 on the front, 65 in the rear with a 6 rear wing and a 5 and a 4 on the brake ducts. And the front aero variation is a 3.9 to the positive. Now, this is different than what I had in the race, and I'll show you what I ran in the race. And it's an option that you can do if you like it better that way. I went up 1 here, and I went down in a wing, and basically, and that's the right height was basically like 63 or 64. It was either there or there. I think it was actually there. So that's what I ran in the race. But again, I tried it with the one more click in the wing and all that, and the speed's exactly the same as this. It's exactly the same. Now I went down even one other click down to 4, and that's where I gained 1 mile an hour. That's it on one straightaway. On the other straightaway, it was exactly the same. So again, I don't see the difference to sacrifice the rest of the corners, especially where there's so many places and the braking zones and things like that. You can really be aggressive with this here, but again, if you like it better the other way, you can just click it one down there, one click here, 2 clicks there, and 1 click up there. That's it. That's what I had in the race, and it wasn't too bad. Time-wise, they're all about the same. Maybe a tenth or so difference. A little bit better with this one. The biggest thing is, well, like I said, in the Delta, I had a couple times I could have ran a 2 minute flat, like 0.5 or something like that, and I just couldn't put it together. So you can really, it just depends on the weather. It depends obviously on the weather. You can see the temperatures are right at my limit at 26. It's just you can't get a really great lap when the track starts getting hotter. So, but I think this is really good. It's a good compromise for right now. So hopefully it'll work good for you. Also with the brake bias, you can go down even to 51. You can be pretty aggressive with the brake bias on this. It already is pretty aggressive already. So, but the back end isn't nervous. Again, during the S's, you just tap the brake. You just barely touch the brake to get it to rotate a little or to get it to hit your apexes right. You don't want to hit the brake hard. You just want to just kind of just hover on it just a little bit because it'll rotate really quick with all that brake bias. So again, that's just something for a suggestion. You can also turn the TC up to 3, and that will also help give you a little bit more wiggle room, and so that's always an option also. So again, just trying to give you all some different options that you can to fit your driving style and your track conditions, because track conditions obviously can be so different. So but it's a really good setup. I sure hope you give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And again, I'll have a link of this in the description, and of course a PayPal link also if you want to help support the channel that way. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that has supported the channel in any way. I appreciate it, and I sure hope you come back and visit again really soon. Y'all take care. See ya.